Hi, I'm Kendra Onixxx.
And I'm Gia Ferrari, and you're watching Rupaul's Drag Race Season 10, Episode 7.
And 8.
BOUview!
Mama!
Yeah.
Daddy, if I meet your wife in court, am I...
So thank you guys for joining us again. We apologize for the lack of videos the last 2 weeks, but we've been busy. It's really hard to get our schedules together. We had drag con to repair, I had a competition, and just work.
Girl.
It's been difficult.
Busy.
But make sure you are subscribed and that you have the bell clicked on so that you always know when we do upload, whether it be on a Sunday or on a Friday, we will upload.
Or a Wednesday.
Or a Thursday.
Or Monday.
Alright, so tonight we're gonna actually do 2 episodes in one BOUview for you guys, and we're gonna start with episode 7, which is everyone's favorite, the Snatch Game!
Okay, so if we were doing the Snatch Games, who would you be?
I think I don't know, I keep going back and forth. I always go back to
Sofia
Miss
Vergara.
Sofia Vergara. But I also really like Rachel Bloom, you know.
I think you would do a good Rachel Bloom.
I would need to really just study her, or like Shakira.
Oh,
or something.
Shakira.
That would
But
be
you have to
funny,
do that voice the
you know.
whole time. Are you prepared to do that?
No. What about you?
I would definitely do somebody loud. I would do New York. I think that's what I want to do. That's who I'm going to do. New York. I think I would kill it with New York. I know Miss Naomi did New York, but I'm going to do New York.
Ooh, Miss Naomi. We won't talk about that.
She did it, but I'm going to do it.
All right, so this year on the Snatch Game, the top row, we had Monique Hart, and she was Miss Maxine Waters. She's like a congresswoman. I don't know much about her.
She hates Trump.
And then right next to her, we had Cameron Michaels, and she was China, who's a wrestler, who I know somewhat about her.
Somewhat.
And then we
So
had...
that's a reference you do know.
Yeah, she's from wrestling. Because my sister used to actually watch WWE back when it was WWF.
Oh, girl,
Yeah.
that's when I used to watch it too, when it was WWF. I don't know when they changed it because some wild animal bullshit happened, but that's when I used to watch it.
And then next to her, we had Miss Cracker as Dorothy Parker. No
I
idea
don't know who that is at all
who that
either.
is at all. I haven't even Googled her for the purpose of this BOUview. I'm sorry.
She's a comedian.
And then last on the row, we had Asia O'Hara as Beyonce Knowles herself.
Yes. Single ladies. And then on the bottom row, we had Miss Monet Exchange as Maya Angelou. Which, do you know who that is?
Yes, I know that she's like a poet.
Yeah.
She didn't even know it.
She didn't know she was one either. And then right next to her, we have Aquaria as Melania Trump. You have to know who that is.
Of course I know who that is.
Okay.
I love Melania Trump because she's so ditzy and like...
She's dumb. She's not ditzy.
Yeah.
She's stupid. I'm sorry. And then we have the Vixen as Blue Ivy, which you know who Blue Ivy is.
Of course I know who she is.
And then finally we have Aquaria as Honey Boo Boo.
Honey Boo Boo, who of course I know who she is.
Yeah, everybody knows who Honey Boo Boo
Girl,
is.
she was the thing back in the day.
I feel like more people know who Honey Boo Boo is than they would probably know who Melania Trump is, which is bad. But whatever, it's America.
But facts are facts, and that's a fact.
Huh. So Gia, who are some of your favorites in the Snatch Game?
I absolutely loved Eureka. I thought she was so funny. She really
was.
played Honey Boo Boo very well. Because Honey Boo Boo, she was just a wild child.
See, I know who she is.
Yeah.
I've never watched the show.
I've seen like an episode or 2, but that's the way Eureka was portraying her. That's how she is.
Okay.
She's just
She's
just
crazy,
a fool.
kooky.
She's a little girl, and
She's a
she's just
goober.
enjoying herself. I love Honey Boo Boo. What I really liked about her using those pictures, the drawings, is that she kept it going, but it didn't become stale.
Yeah.
Like it was a new joke every time.
Because the joke continuously going could have gone left, real quick.
And my next standout was Aquaria as Melania Trump, because Aquaria surprised me. She came out of left field, girl.
Yes.
I thought this was gonna be the challenge that Aquaria was finally gonna be in the bottom, because we know how she is.
She's dumb. She's
very,
dumb. Just say it.
Yeah, and she's also kind of just
say bye.
awkward when she's very awkward when it comes to conversation, and anytime that she tries to speak, she fumbles. So I thought, oh, here we go, Aquaria. This is her downfall this episode. And she fucked it up.
She
girl.
definitely used her quirkiness and her weird awkwardness, which works so well for Melania, because Melania's just as socially awkward.
Yeah, and so I thought it was really good. I really liked the gag with the Tiffany's box.
Yeah.
How she opened it and it's a cry for help.
Yes. Everybody thinks that she's really a mail order bride and
Girl.
Trump pays her to shut up.
Girl,
which, I mean, it's probably the truth.
It was so good.
It was great.
What about you?
It was genius.
Who are you top two?
My top was freaking, I almost said Bob the drag queen. My ultimate top was Monet Exchange with Maya Angelou because we saw how bad she can go, and she went totally opposite of that. And I was laughing when she opened her mouth.
She was
said,
funny.
"I'm Maya Angelou." Girl, I chuckled.
It was so much better than Chi Chi.
It was
Mild.
Chi Chi didn't even do Maya Angelou. Chi Chi did Chi Chi.
She did Chi Chi as she
Chi-Chi.
didn't even know how to spell.
She didn't know how to spell it. But Monet, she did a soliloquy. She freaking knew why the songbird sang.
Okay.
Whatever it is, I don't know. But she won me over.
She was good.
100%. And then my second one, it's a tie between Aquaria and...
Eureka?
Yes. I forgot her name. I was going to call her Honey Boo Boo. But it's a tie between them. But I think Monique did the best for me.
You mean Monet? Are you
Fuck. Am I? Okay, so we talked about our top. So what are your least favorites?
My bottom two for this Snatch game was definitely Asia O'Hara as Beyonce.
Yes.
And her daughter herself, the Vixen, as Blue Ivy.
She played Beyonce like she was Mommy Dearest or something.
I don't know the reference, but she played her as she was just angry for no
Hold
reason.
on. You've never seen Mommy Dearest?
No.
Oh.
Why are you acting surprised? You know I don't watch anything.
But Mommy Dearest?
Girl,
We've watched that here.
I probably must have fallen asleep because I've never seen Mommy Dearest.
Well, Asia O'Hara played Beyonce as Mommy Dearest. She'll know next week.
If Mommy Dearest is angry...
She mean, angry. She played her like Mommy Dearest. And Beyonce is really stoic. Like,
yeah. She's not, and she's also not really funny. So
you can make Beyonce funny. I feel like, because I talked about this with David, and I feel like if she would have had, every time she answered a question, she just went, like Beyonce does in her concerts, and then the fan just started, and then she started answering. I think that would have been funny. If her hair would have got caught in the fan, then she cut it off, and then there's another short wig under it. That would have been funny. Like, there's things she could have done, but she just wanted to be bitchy for some reason.
Yeah, it was hard to watch. And in the Vixen, that was just a weird character choice to begin with. Like Blue Ivy, we don't really know
how she
much.
talks.
Yeah, so and with that, she could have gone anywhere with it, and it just wasn't that good.
It was a poor character choice. Poor character choice.
All right, so for the runway this week, they were actually inspired by Bette Midler and how she comes out in a wheelchair as a mermaid type of thing situation.
Stunning.
No,
just playing.
America.
America.
Yeah,
Facts are facts.
So each of them came out as a mermaid in a wheelchair, which
inspires both of our looks today. So explain yours.
Well, I'm the mermaid that caught you. I'm the seaman that caught you.
Ooh, the seaman.
Explain yours.
Fuck me. I am obviously a siren of the deep. With this gorgeous. Ooh, the deep. This hair was actually by Wigs by Tips. Gorgeous fucking hair. Beautiful, and beautiful I wanted to wear it, so I'm like, mermaid.
It's stunning.
Hey. It's a beautiful peach to yellow ombre. I told her that I wanted a piss yellow wig, and this is what she got me.
It's nice. It's beautiful.
Thank you. Okay, so first on the runway, we have Miss Monique Hart, the heart of season 10. And she came out with like a nude stone delusion with a paillette tail. How do you feel about her look?
It could have been a lot better. Yeah. I understand that Monique, she just comes with fabric and she kind of creates as she goes. Which I kind of like about her because she kind of plays with what she has. But this was not. I think this could have been way better executed. I did get the idea, like with her nude illusion up here, that it was like pearls.
Those are not pearls.
I know. I got the idea.
These are pearls.
That they were pearls, but it was still. It looked. It looked very just. It could have been way better. Yes. That's what it is. Homemade.
It looks
That's the word.
homemade. Like even the seam where her tail meets
Yeah.
is uneven. I mean, it's just those attention to details that kills me. You know what I mean? Like she could have just something like this is a fucking net, girl. This is $20, not even $20 at freaking Michael's. She could have bought a net, bought some shells, and did something. She decided to do this is ugly. Like there's no other way. I can't even beat around the bush with it. This is ugly.
It's rough.
It's ugly.
Sorry,
Two
Monique.
thumbs down. I love you, Monique, but I hate this outfit.
So next on the runway, we have Miss Cracker herself. What did you think of her?
I liked it. I didn't love it. I really hate when queens have headpieces and the earrings are attached to the headpiece. I hate that. If you're gonna wear earrings, just put them on. If you're not gonna wear them, don't put them on. And don't have them dangling by your ears. That's just me personally. But overall, I liked it. I did not like her fin on her tail. It looked like cardboard that she put gold fabric over.
Yeah, I actually, you liked it. I really liked it, but I didn't
Okay.
love it. It was a very safe, great look. Nothing about it stood out to me. It was just like, okay, she looks beautiful. I like the hair.
It was very pretty.
Yeah, it was a stunning look, but it wasn't nothing about it wowed me or caught my attention.
Okay, I agree. It was good. And next on the runway we have Aquaria, and she came out with like a dark mermaid, like kind of oil slicked look. How'd you feel about that?
I loved it. I thought I immediately got her character that she's a mermaid caught in like an oil spill. I like that when her hair looked like
wet.
She came out of the water, and that's what hair is. It's not gonna be like beautifully coiffed because she's in the water. I think that maybe she could have had more of like the oil maybe on her arms. I like the idea of the blue tears. I think this was a very stunning, very high fashion, edgy look from Aquaria.
I loved it as well. I just wish it was like her original idea, only because this is clearly Lady Gaga. Lady Gaga has done this exact look just with different hair. But it's a good look. I just wish it was an original look. I mean, I love that the tail is kind of rotted away. All of her freaking oil hanging off her titties. I hate the hair. I do. Absolutely hate the hair. But she is the only bitch that went out there with webbed hands. And if you're a mermaid, obviously you need webbed hands to swim fast. So, attention to detail once again. I love this look.
Yeah, it's a stunning look from Aquaria. Another one. She's been pulling
I
out these
mean,
looks.
hey, that's the one thing she can do, right? Can't speak.
So next up we have Miss Asia O'Hara, and I like the idea that she came out with like ugly. Because I mean, mermaids are probably ugly. If they grew up in the water, they're probably ugly. But I feel she probably could have achieved that same look with makeup or done something cooler with makeup instead of just a mask. The outfit itself, I think, it's nice.
You don't like it. You're just trying to be nice.
It's just like a kaflamba of fabrics. And it doesn't, like when she's standing up, it doesn't really look like a mermaid. It just looks like a regular
dress.
It just looks like a regular gown. I think the hair looks a little crunchy also.
Yes. Her outfit to me, like you said, it doesn't look like a tail. It doesn't look like a tail, but if you could imagine this in the water and how much fabric she has, it would probably look so really pretty. But her hair is really ugly. If she would have just slicked it back, I think that would have made it look a little more sleek and prettier, even though she has an ugly mask. Next on the runway, we have the Vixen. And how do you feel about her look?
I think she looks beautiful. Her makeup looks stunning. Her hair is great. Her outfit itself, I don't like the torso part of it. It's very man. It's very man.
It is very man.
And then the tail is kind of just, a basic tail. She looks stunning from here. But from here, she's a man. There to there is just safe.
I liked the look overall. I mean, obviously I would tweak some things. Her titties are like too far apart. That's another thing, like when skinny queens do like the Carmen Carrera-esque top, you gotta have some kind of body to know where tits are placed. You know what I mean? And if she would have just pulled her tail up a little, like 2 inches higher, it would have been so much better. But this is definitely the prettiest she looked in the whole show.
I think it's not just also about pulling the tail up 2 inches higher. I think if it was pulled up into like a V, maybe it would have been a lot better.
Yeah, that would have been better.
Next on the runway, we have Miss Monet, Exchange, and I wasn't this is probably my least favorite look.
Okay.
Only because it looks very ill-fitting. Like it looks loose on her. And I like the idea that she was this warrior mermaid that had battle scars. She had like what is it called? A Triton?
A mace?
Triton. A mace. Maybe.
Because a Triton is the thing that King Triton has with 3 thingies on it. I think that's a mace.
It's
or
something.
A land mine?
It's maybe a sea mine. A water mine.
Sea
mine. Anyway, it looks like she bought it at a Halloween store and it was just a little bit too big and she needed to pull it in. I don't know. It could have been. I like the idea. It could have been so much better executed.
It definitely could have been executed better, but I do like this idea. I just wish like you said, it was executed better. Point blank. Period.
The hair was messy.
The hair is bad.
Yeah, the scar she has on her face, it just looks like she just placed it there. It looks like it really has no purpose being there. It's a
bad.
rough look. Yeah,
it's bad. It's bad. The idea was good. The execution is bad.
Sorry, Monet.
Next on the runway we have Miss Eureka O'Hara, and what do you think about hers?
Hers to me was a very safe look. I like the idea that she had of like this sinister mermaid, like Ursula, Ursula's cousin, Ursula. But I think it could have been. I think it could have been so. Ursula?
I cannot.
You never heard of Ursula?
No.
Girl, Ursulacia. That's what she's doing.
Oh.
But I feel if she was gonna go that dark brown, she should have really gone.
She should have went for it.
She had like a dribble of blood coming out of her mouth. Girl, she should have.
She put the blood in with the eyedropper.
She's like, okay, that's enough. Yeah, I feel she should have done maybe some sort of like she's been eating flesh and so something. Oh my god, it just I think she looks beautiful, but she could have taken it there.
It's definitely to me how I see like the pretty pageant girls during Halloween. They're like, oh, I'm gonna put the contacts in it. Oh, I'm gonna put this little bit of blood in my mouth. I'm edgy. That's what I got from this. You know what I mean? Yeah. If she would have like put some liquid latex on her face and then like stippled it, it would have looked like there was like chunks of flesh around her mouth, more blood. But I didn't get really more mermaid from this. I got like an orca whale. That's what, I mean, no shade. That's what it looks like. It's like the black strip and then like the nude on the side, which really gives me the black and white of an orca whale.
She's the star of Blackfish.
And that's definitely the apex predator in the ocean. So I get it, you know what I mean? I liked it. I liked the look. I wish it was more blood and she went all the way there with the darkness, but she was tapping at the door. Dark.
So next up we have Miss Cameron Michaels, and this is another really stunning look that I feel is just like it's just there. Like it's stunning, it's beautiful, but nothing about it really catches my attention. She's a beautiful queen.
She's gorgeous.
This is another thing I wish. The same with the vixen, that it would have been cut into a V, her tail, like where it meets. But
I think that's how Ariel's is, a V.
Because, I mean, she's beautiful, but, I mean, it's just safe.
She, to me, had the best tail. Because she had, like, the fins on the side. It was more like a beta fish tail. That's what I got from it, like a beta fish. But like you said, it's there. It's
just like, wow,
okay, she's pretty, but we know she's gonna come out pretty. It's not like, ooh, bitch, look at that. Yeah, it's there.
I remember when she came out with her feathers look. That made me
gasp. Was a ooh, bitch moment.
That made me gasp. This is just kind of like, nah. So since we still have another episode to talk about, we're just gonna real quick. The winner of this challenge was Aquaria. And
then the bottom two were the Vixen and Miss Monique Hart.
So real quick, do you agree that Aquaria should have won?
No. Well, yes, I do, only because Monet's look was so bad on the runway.
Yeah. So because I know you really like Monet.
Yeah.
But her look was pretty bad. Aquaria had a really good snatch game and a really good look.
So yes, I agree.
So Aquaria won, and then do you agree with the bottom two being the Vixen?
No, I thought it should have been the Vixen and Asia.
Yeah, I definitely agree. Asia should have been down there.
Because I at least laughed at one of the jokes Monique said. At least one or two of them, but I didn't laugh at anything that Asia and the Vixen did.
Yeah.
It was kind of uncomfortable to watch.
Yeah, it was really tough to watch because they were like,
they were arguing and she was like, shut up.
yeah,
I'm like, oh
it
my
wasn't
God.
good. So I don't agree that Monique should have been in the bottom.
No.
But they ended up lip syncing
Yes.
to Cut to the Feeling by Carly Rae Jepsen. This was a rough lip sync.
This was a rough lip sync.
Girl, first of all, Monique didn't know her words. Her wig fell off.
She didn't know her words. Her wig fell off in the first chorus.
Girl, she was doing
She was doing
cartwheels.
stuff that she knows she should not be doing.
Yeah.
Then you got the Vixen on the other hand that, you know, she stayed in costume, but she's doing all the tricks and twirls and dips and everything she
Hers
could.
looked like desperation.
It was desperation versus no lyrics.
And I kind of felt bad for the Monique.
I felt so bad for
the
Monique.
Monique. Because
So bad.
I know how it feels going into a bottom two and knowing you're going home because you didn't learn the lyrics.
Ooh, I do know how that feels.
Yeah.
It sucks.
Yeah.
It sucks.
I've been in a competition where I told myself, if I'm in the bottom, I'm going home. So two people need to do worse than I did, and unfortunately, I went home.
And I've been in the bottom versus somebody for the crown, the top two, and didn't know the words. So I know that feeling. It sucks, but ever since that day, I know my motherfucking lip sync.
Gotta make sure you always know it. And she said, you know, it was because she spent all night working on her costume, which didn't look like she spent all night. I mean, let's be real.
But I mean, we don't sew, so we don't know how long it takes to sew.
And so she didn't bother to learn her words, which, I mean, it sucks, but Monique ended up...
If she was working on her costume all night, she could have had the music playing.
I would have had it playing, but she ended up going home, Monique, which
That
I was
sucks.
very
My
sad
heart.
about, because I love Monique, her personality. She's funny. She just has catchphrases left and right. Facts are
has
facts,
it.
America.
She has it.
America.
I definitely love watching
Stunning.
Monique.
Me too. I would love to go to one of her shows.
She's stunning.
Stunning. America.
But she's gone now, so that's this episode.
And
So
now we're moving on to episode 8.
Hi, I'm Kendra Onixxx.
And I'm Gia Ferrari, and you're watching RuPaul's Drag Race Season 10, Episode 8. BOUview, Mama!
Chug, 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 chug.
Where's my daddy? You're not my daddy.
So in this episode, they had to be shared.
Yeah, they had a share off Broadway.
Off.
Musical. Pretty much like celebrating her life and her different eras that she's had.
Which were a lot. Cher is not old. She is Asian.
She's ageless. She's been around since 1762.
She's been around since the dinosaurs.
So you know how I really feel about these musicals that they have? They're not always my favorite challenges.
Yes.
Because sometimes some of them get better roles than others. But this one, what I do like is that they had to sing live.
Yeah.
So I think that's like an extra challenge, and it's not like a weird voiceover kind of bullshit. But
True, like You Wear It Well, when Aja had to do it, it was the most horrible voiceover in the world.
girl.
And I can't even listen to that song to this day because of that. Literally.
So do you have any like standouts for you in this musical?
I thought Cameron Michaels' voice actually was really, really good, and she looked really good. Monet's voice was really good. She's a classical trained opera singer, so of course her voice is gonna look good. I mean, sound good. But Miss Cracker did really well also.
I like Miss Cracker, yeah, and I also agree that Cameron Michaels. See, this is kind of hard for me to judge because
She doesn't know who Cher is.
No, I know who Cher is.
She doesn't know anything about Cher.
I don't know much about Cher. I didn't grow up listening to Cher. I grew up listening to S Club 7.
She grew up listening to Los Tigres del Norte.
Yes, Los Tigres del Norte, Los Tucanes de Tijuana. But no, I didn't grow up listening to Cher. I don't know much about her, and I'm like the worst gay and the worst drag queen. I'm sorry. That's the T.
Don't stone me.
But yeah, I liked Cameron. I don't know. They all, to me, none of them were awful because I didn't know the references.
The Vixen's afro was horrible.
I mean, that wasn't really an afro, bro. It was like,
I don't know. What was it then?
it was a wig.
I thought it was supposed to be afro.
It was something. It was rough. That's what it was.
Yeah.
It was rough. Mama. So first on the runway is Miss Cameron Michaels. And
Yes.
she's coming out in this, I really don't like to say that word.
Romper?
Champagne. But she came out
Oh. She don't even drink mimosas because you have to say that word.
She came out in that word colored outfit. I thought she looked beautiful. This is
She looked
something
gorgeous.
This is something that, like, if you show up to, like, you're meeting your dad's new young wife, and she's coming out, and you're just like,
She looks good. I mean,
yeah.
we already know Cameron Michaels is gonna look good, but this is really, really pretty. I mean, I would definitely wear this. You would wear this. I mean, it's pretty. It's pretty. Next on the runway is Monet Exchange, and she came out in like a black halter top, bodysuit, catsuit kind of, and it was gorgeous to me. I love, like, if I was wearing that, it would look bomb as fit.
Because you got the body to rock it.
However, she looks like a hot dog in it.
Oh,
But
my God.
it's pretty. It's so pretty. But she said that she used to be really big. She lost a lot of weight. So this is like a first for her, being confident enough to wear something like that.
Yeah, and I appreciate that she's coming out. She's being body positive, which is good. But like they mentioned in the judging, she had like tape sticking out. You could see her tuck tape. I think it could have been a little bit better executed, but it is. I definitely do see you in this.
Oh, girl, I'm gonna get one made.
And I know you can rock this because you got the ass, you got the thighs, you got the pussy.
I'm getting one of these made,
yeah.
definitely. But this is definitely, just because she has the confidence to wear something like this on the RuPaul's Drag Race stage, I love it. 100% love it.
So next up we have the Vixen, and I think her look is actually really good.
I love it.
Yeah, because
I really do.
I love queens that can make something beautiful out of really
paper.
like,
It looks like it's made out of paper.
Yeah, it's that like foam glitter paper that you buy at craft stores. That's what that is. It looks stunning. I like the quirkiness of the wig. She looks beautiful. I absolutely enjoy this.
She looks gorgeous.
Yeah, this is quintessential Vixen, which is creating something beautiful
out of nothing.
Stunning.
This is really pretty. She looks really good. She definitely fulfilled the challenge of the runway. And I mean, I have nothing bad to say about this at all.
Me either.
Next on the runway, we have Miss Aquaria, and she came out in, like, for me, a Virgin Mary kind of inspired crystal bodysuit with a train. How did you feel about that?
I think this is beautiful. This is... Girl.
Dang, it's that good. She didn't even have words.
No, it's really good. I really like, girl.
It's really nice. I love the way she did, like, that under eye little piece.
Yeah.
It looks like her eyes are, like, twice as big as they really are. And her little headpiece is so gorgeous. Like, this is a look from head to toe. Like, you can't clock anything on this look.
Girl, this is beautiful.
Hopefully her breasting, so something's wrong.
Girl, I probably do. Just like mine. Chicken nuggets and beer. Next on the runway, we have Miss Asia O'Hara. She's coming out as a clown covered in glitter. Glitter? Clown. What did you think of the glitter clown?
I absolutely loved this. This is something you don't expect from Asia O'Hara because she's a pageant queen, and she came out as a silly clown, and I think it's really gorgeous. I love how her hair is not even like hair. It looks like it's foam to me.
I personally, the hair, I wish would have been more, but other than that,
would have been cooler if it was more.
This is a beautiful bodysuit. I like the blue lines that are there. It's glittering, it's clowning, and it's a mountain, and it's an Asia O'Hara.
Next on the runway, we have Miss Eureka O'Hara, and she came out in one of her hair lows and a gorgeous, like, silvery, glittery ball gown to the ground. What'd you think about that?
Stunning. This look to me.
To her.
To me.
Her.
Is
Tamara.
stunning. I love the way it's reflecting back the light. This is beautiful. I actually don't mind the loaf this time.
Okay.
I think it goes well with everything she is cinched perfectly. She's proportionized.
She's a
in
big
her
girl
body.
walking down the dirty street.
Big girl with the dirty feet.
I also loved this look from loaf to toe.
Yes.
It was so good. It was really reminiscent for me of Alexis Michelle's promo look, because she had the same like kind of geometric shapes on her look as well. But this is great.
Beautiful.
She didn't need the lines on her face, but this is great.
So next on the runway we have Ms. Cracker. She came out in like a gold skull, throwing up glitter on her, and it like burned her face off. What you think?
I thought this look was dope. It was like kind of like dark glamour for me. That's all.
I really enjoy this look. Michelle Visage, she told her
Passage.
She told her that she would have liked a lash on that eye with the glitter on it. I think it was fine without it, because it gave that effect that it was like burnt off.
Yeah, like
So-
at least if she go put a lash, it would be right here.
Yeah, I don't mind it without the lash. The actual gown itself is
Meow 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 around the house.
yeah, it's just it's just a gown.
It's definitely, but her little headpiece accentuates what she's wearing.
It's I like the idea of it. She looks beautiful. It's a good look from Ms. Cracker.
So the winner of the challenge ended up being Cameron Michaels, and the bottom two were Asia O'Hara and the Vixen. So how do you feel about that?
Again, I can't really say much, because in the Cher musical, it was just I didn't really I wasn't cringing for any of them. But
I thought Aquaria's voice was horrible.
yeah, well, she was safe. But I mean, yeah, Cameron finally wins the challenge.
Should she have won? I don't think she should have won this challenge. I felt like Monet should have won this challenge once again, but Cameron,
Finally, did something.
besides being pretty. So Asia and the Vixen ended up lip syncing to Groove is in the Heart,
By D.
which is a really, really, really good lip sync song.
It's a good song.
And the lip sync was really good.
Yeah, it was way better than the last episode.
It was way better. Asia is a great lip sync artist.
And the Vixen, I think, in this one she was holding her own. Like she
was.
Yeah, but
I mean, that's three times.
Yeah.
That's 3 times lip syncing. No matter if you knew every word, you did 87 stunts.
Yeah.
You fell from the ceiling in a split. Your ass is going home,
yeah.
mama.
So the Vixen went home, which she was bringing the drama this season.
She was.
Definitely. But I really enjoyed the Vixen. I really like what she was bringing. She's very rough around the edges, but I like how
I liked her too.
Yeah, how she can create stuff out of. That's what I like about her. She can create. She's very creative, and I love her. And keep doing you, the Vixen. Don't let anybody dim your shine. Mama.
That's right, mama. And go to Chicago, catch her show, Black Girl Magic. Hopefully, one time I'll be in Black Girl Magic. Let's pray. Everybody tweet her and message her to put me on. And that's the episode.
The episodes, because we did 2, mama. So make sure, after this, we're definitely going to hopefully be back on track. We're busy winning, but we're gonna.
No, we'll be back on track because DragCon is done.
And we appreciate you guys for being patient with us. We love you guys. Make sure you guys leave us comments below. What did you guys think of either of the episodes?
Like, share, subscribe.
Yeah, and then
hit the notification somewhere. I'm not sure where. I'm still really not sure where it is.
Somewhere.
But hit it.
And make sure you follow us on the Instagram at Miss Gia Ferrari.
And at Miss Kendra Onixxx. And make sure you follow my wig stylist at Miss Wigs by Tips on Instagram.
And we'll see you guys for episode 9. Bye.
Sometime this week.
You'll get it.
You'll get it.
If you hit the bell, you'll
Bye, guys.